Hello. Cool, that's all working. Sorry, we were delayed by the fleet carriers announcement to be dangerous. I did tweet that out. Looked fairly epic actually, so definitely have to play around with fleet carriers in the betas, as well as get the many billions of credits required. But for the rest of this evening, we will be in Elder Scrolls Online. And we're back in Orsinium, and we might actually finish it tonight. I'm not entirely sure, but we should be getting towards the end of this piece of DLC. Okay, so there's pieces. And I think put in here. Good gourmet bundle. Ooh. Cadwell's Astounding Portal. This is the event quest for the... We'll take that. Not sure what that will reveal, but hey. Ooh, Thieves Oasis. Looks tempting. Well, we'll save that for another time. Okay.
Pakruti can see a lucky aura around you today. He is sure you will get something good. And all you need is a crate. You can purchase one from the store, and then we can begin.
So let me just check some. Ah, we have drops enabled. Excuse me a moment. Cool. So as long as you've linked your ZeniMax Online with your Twitch account, you will get rates for watching. Oh.
Once more, my good friend?
Yeah, go on then.
Bright Moons, a bonus reward.
Oh, cool. Right.
Pakruti can see a lucky aura around you today. He is sure you will get something good. And all you need is a crate. You can farewell, my good friend.
Right. Now I don't want that quest. I don't want to do the cake yet. Wrothgar, the anger of the king. That's what we should be doing. So we got to sort this situation out now. Do we have food on? Yes, but only for 14 minutes. Right. Inkroak seems to be in a foul mood. Ah, yes. Aragon's Remembrance. We're dealing with a cult. They're all the way out here, so we're going to jump to there. Cool. Love the music in Wrothgar. It is good. Okay, so the road should be here. Riding our bear. Oh, don't mind if I do. Right. First thing. Real cool. See if we can pick that up. Nice. Now we've done that, let's get... Oh. Okay, yeah, keep your oar. Let's, do we have town over here, or is it a location? This doesn't look like a populated town, does it? Ew. Looks like a bad place. Oh, got that. Right then. Get the way shrine. Siege Road. Right. So Everly's around here somewhere.
The entrance has to be somewhere in those hills.
It's certainly well hidden. If
I've got
Vosh
good
Rakh lied
news,
to us,
disappointing news,
then we're
and
probably
downright
about to
awful
meet with
news.
horrible,
Okay.
The good, Vosh instructions were easy to follow. The disappointing, I have no idea how to find the entrance, and there's no way to get inside without being attacked once we do.
So what's the downright awful news?
I lost a bet with Talvia, and now I owe him a traditional Valenwood dinner. You know, the kind wood elves like to eat. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes what kind of meat he's eating. It'll be priceless.
You sound like your old self again.
Yeah, I guess I just needed to get out of the city. I was seriously depressed when I wound up on the King's Most Wanted list. Thanks for pushing me. Infiltrating a cult is certainly better than hiding in a hole someplace.
How do we get inside?
Well, with all the runners we spotted, we know we're in the right place. We just need to find a way to get inside without being noticed. You know, we might be able to do something with those higher-ranking cultists in the fancy masks.
That is a good idea. Seen any of them recently?
Well, a few of the masked cultists passed this way a little while ago. Then we heard a large commotion over there to the west. I can't be sure, mind you, but I think those Vosh Rakh might have... Well, they could have walked into an...
Just tell me what happened.
Talvia thinks... Well, he thinks that the group might have walked into an Achartair mating ritual. The sounds from the west, the screams. Ifri's bow, the noise was horrible. Then it got real quiet. I don't think it went well for the cultists.
I'll go see if I can find something we can use.
Just don't get too close to those Achartairs. I hear they become extremely violent when anything interrupts their frolicking. We'll look around on our own and meet you inside. Good luck!
To the west, you say? Okay. Aha. Okay, I'm just going to back up. Okay, let's leave them to it. Absolutely no need to be going and killing them. Paragon's remembering. So our disguise is working. Oh, that's one way of doing it, yes. I might have gone past where I need to be. Oh, looks like this is the way. I've just got to wrap around again. Hi all, just a high-level cultist wandering around who none of you have seen before. Crouching Fortress was originally known as Altfather's Forge when it was built in the 10th century of the First Era. It was abandoned after Orsinium fell in 980 First Era, but has recently been reopened and renamed. Okay.
Looks like you found an amulet too. But tell me, was I right? Did the Achartairs get all frolicsome on those cultists?
Yep.
Wait a moment. Your amulet's cracked. You weren't supposed to break it, you know.
It was broken when I found it. The enchantees weren't particularly careful with the cultists.
Well, the illusion seems to be holding up, at least for now. Hopefully it won't fail at a particularly critical moment. Anyway, I think we should split up and cover more ground. That's the best way to find what we're looking for quickly.
You sure splitting the party is a good idea?
This place is enormous. Besides, you never put all your acorns in one basket. We need to find out what the Vosh Rakh are up to, and fast. Flies and I will look around out here, while you and Tal see what the high-ranking cultists are meeting about.
Okay, let's render us back here after we find some.
Good idea. And let's not take too long. Lives are depending on us. And speaking of lives, make sure Tal stays safe, will you? He isn't as experienced as we are. I'm afraid his wide-eyed enthusiasm is going to get him injured.
I will. You be careful too.
Stay safe. Flies and I will meet up with you later.
I guess we're really doing this, aren't we? All right.
Yeah.
We can do this. We just sneak in, find out what we need to know, and get out. I mean, it's just a meeting. We have these amulets. We'll be fine, right?
You sure you're ready for this?
It's the whole reason I came to Wrothgar. To show that I can fight. To prove myself, to my family, to everyone. I'm more than just a scribe destined to spend his whole life behind a desk. This will show everyone what I'm capable of.
You don't have anything to prove.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, my friend. I come from a long line of warriors and mages, but most of my family considers me to be the tarnished fruit on the tree of golden pears. It's time for me to show them who I really am.
Well, let's go do something to make your family proud.
I knew you'd understand. When your father is a royal mage, your mother is one of the Queen's Guard, and your sister almost single-handedly won the Battle of Sunken Spire, well, let's just say, I've got a lot to live up to. Now, let's go do this!
Right. Okay. Deep within the ruins of Paragon's remembrance, the chambers of loyalty test the mettle of new converts and devoted followers alike. Oops. I can't possibly go wrong. Cover the purpose of Hi all, gonna hang around.
Trinimac, hear our prayer. Guide our weapons and alert us to all dangers. Grant us the courage to complete the trial you place before us.
That doesn't sound good. I thought we were just spying on a meeting.
You, the chosen of the Vosh Rakh, have shown bravery against the Malakath heretics, even going so far as to invade the temple we love and cherish. But one challenge remains. A challenge to test you, to select the most worthy for our most important mission.
Oh dear.
Now choose a scroll and select a blessing to help you in your ordeal. Elder Azul will answer any questions you have. Now, in Trinimac's name, may you find great honor or an honorable death.
You stand among the holy words of Trinimac. Read the scrolls carefully and choose a blessing to help you in the coming trial.
What can you tell me about this
The
trial?
mission before us requires the best the Vosh Rakh has to offer. This trial will determine those select few through a test of wits, speed, and strength. Trinimac himself will winnow the iron from the ore.
This mission, I'm not sure I know all the details.
Oh, the details are the purview of those who complete the mission. But Trinimac thanks you for volunteering, no matter how things turn out. If you succeed and do as the Council demands, all will be revealed. Fail, and death is your only reward.
As the council demands?
Last part of the trial requires that you obey the Council without question, but you won't have to deal with that until the very end. Remember, if you succeed, you will be named a chosen of Trinimac and allowed to partake in the sacred mission.
How are our rituals different from the ones celebrated in Orsinium?
That's a strange question for someone who holds your rank. Haven't you learned this much already?
I just like hidden things, in Trinimac's name of course.
I could appreciate that. In truth, our beliefs and those of Orsinium's temple are similar, though they are not as pure in their devotion to Trinimac. But there are those in the city who follow our teachings. They just wear a different mask.
A different mask?
Patience, Overseer. All will be revealed in good time. First, complete the trials and prove your worth in this endeavor. Then, all will be revealed. And if you fail, it won't matter, for the dead have little use for knowledge.
Wow.
I don't think this is just some routine meeting. What in Akatosh's name are they talking about? A trial? Trinimac's blessing? Sounds kind of dangerous to me.
I think we need to complete the trial to find out what they're planning.
My father always says, the rabble face death every day, while the brave always find a way to defeat it. I've never been exactly sure what he meant, but I think I know now.
You don't have to do this.
Yes. Yes, I do. This is what I came here for. This is my time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, you're here with me. We'll watch each other's back and come out victorious in the end.
The hammer fell. That sounds like a shield, although it's a nice defensive ability, perhaps. Okay, that's a powerful strike. I think I'll go for that one.
Have you studied the scrolls? Do you know the words of Trinimac, and are you ready to enter the gauntlet? The only aid you will receive is the blessing that you choose, so make your selection wisely.
I've studied the words of Trinimac.
So, which blessing have you decided upon? Will you accept the blessing of Avalion and become one with the wind? Or will Vaya's resolve protect you from the coming trial? Or perhaps Usanok's rage will grant you the strength to succeed.
I choose Usanok's strength.
Then let Trinimac grant you the strength to overcome the challenge of the gauntlet.
Cool. Right, I also would rather like some food. Cool, that hasn't destroyed my disguise. Is good.
Oh, this is going to be a day at the fair.
Listen well, for I do not like to repeat myself. To unlock the door, you need to activate the 4 switches. The Vosh Rakh inside will try to stop you. You will be timed.
Sounds easy enough.
If you take too long, the switches reset and you will need to begin again. Others may pass you and take the position you fight for. And don't worry about killing anyone. They're certainly going to try to kill you.
I can kill other Vosh Rakh?
Trinimac favors the victorious in battle. If followers fall, they are not worthy. The Vosh Rakh understand that. So should you.
I'm ready.
Time starts now.
Right, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the next one, just round the corner here. And then there's one up there. Right, the last one down here. Ah, let's try again. Okay. Where does one try again? Oh, I must go back here. On you. Right, let's let my stamina recover.
That didn't take long for you to mess up. You should. Time starts now.
Darn it! Didn't block in time. Okay, we're good, we're good. It's actually quite fun.
It was tough, but we made it. I knew we could do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess what the last order they're gonna give me is. And then I'm going to kill them.
Ah, now I see. gauntlet so quickly. Your disguise is not needed here. I know who you are. You show great courage to stand before us. But what are you truly willing to sacrifice? Are your intentions as pure as ours? We've donned the false god's armor, attacked and killed true believers within a sacred temple, all for the sake of the sacred plan. Will you make that same sacrifice? Your final test starts now. Are you here to harm us or to join us? To make the Awesomers stronger than they ever imagined? Show us where your loyalty lies. Spill the blood of your ally in Trinimax's name and display your true devotion.
Hey, my amulet stopped working. And did they just say something about spilling my blood? Oh my, you're not considering following through with this, are you? That's insane!
It would be.
Your
Probably a good thing I'm not going to do it then.
but you're too late to stop.
Move to flank!
Our warriors are already inside the city.
Come on then, you lot. Come on in and die. Okay. Our agents are in place, having successfully integrated themselves into life in Mycenium so that no one can tell members of the Vosh Rakh from anyone else in the city. In this way our ritual masters serve as well. When the clan chiefs gather to attend the moot, they will have no inkling of the trap they're walking into. We shall fulfill our purpose as Trinimax's holy blade of courage, eliminating the chiefs and finally establishing a truly united Ulsamian nation. The first group of devotees that completes the gauntlet and passes the final test must be sent to Ulsinium immediately. The mission is simple but vitally important. There are traitors to the city that must be taken into custody at all costs before the moot gets underway. Send a second group after them to serve as support just in case.
I'll stay here and ward the doors so the cultists don't follow you. Go find the others and tell them about the danger facing the moot. Anyone could be a Vosh Rakh, which is going to make it hard to spot them before they strike. Go. I'll be fine.
Okay, if you insist. So much for you. Right.
Just about enough of that.
Yeah, I've just had about enough of all of you. Then done. Okay. Ooh. Right.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried about you. We've found out some... Where's Talvia?
Tavia's fine. He's keeping the Vosh Rakh busy so he can go warn the
All
city.
by himself? Are you sure he can handle that? What am I saying? Of course you're sure. We managed to find out that the attack on the temple was a ruse perpetrated by the Vosh Rakh. That was right before our amulet stopped working.
We lost our amulets too.
Yeah, I was suddenly as naked as an ash tree that had lost its last leaf of the season. Good thing we stashed our gear nearby. Anyway, the temple attack was all to place the blame on Vosh Rakh. The chief is innocent. I didn't help a murderer.
I learned the Vosh Rakh are hiding in the city. They're going to attack the chiefs at the moot.
That's something, but not enough to provide the edge we were hoping for. We'll just have to be careful. Anyone could be working with the Vosh Rakh. I don't know about you, but all this intrigue is starting to make my head hurt.
Yeah. Turn to Asinium and warn Chief Vosh Rakh. I'll meet you there shortly.
Blythe and I will go warn Chief Vosh Rakh. This whole thing? It's stranger even than any Investigator Vale story I've ever read. Here, take this. I found it and thought you should have it. For protecting Tal. I appreciate that.
Oh. Yay! Right. Let's go save the day at the moot then. Thank you. Yeah, we don't want that. We need to get back to the city.
You can't lock us out of our
before
inn.
you help
That's
the enemies of our
tyrannical.
king. Now get out of my way before I toss you in a cell too.
What was that?
Damn soldiers and their damn rules and regulations. How infuriating! I don't even like the place that much, but I'll be damned if I let them toss me out of my own inn. The closer the city gets to completion, the worse things get for us common folk.
What happened at the end?
Orsimer soldiers barged into our inn and kicked us out. Now they won't let anyone back in. They decided to detain some of our patrons, including your friends. In fact, the little wood elf showed up right before the soldiers did.
There has to be a way to get inside.
The soldiers placed guards at all the exits, even the back one. Damned if I know how they found out about that. The soldiers won't let anyone in until they finish the king's work, whatever that is. Bunch of stiff boots, the lot of them.
They're Trinimac cultists. I'll find a way to get
I
inside.
should have known that hiding folks in our inn would eventually bite us in the arse. This is ridiculous, though. They sent an entire squad of soldiers to lock down one inn. You'd think we were the damn Winterborn or something.
You want your inn back? I need your help.
Haven't you and your friends caused us enough trouble already? All right. If you get me my inn back, I'll try to forget that any of this ever happened. So, how can I help?
The soldier you were talking to, do you know her?
Never seen her before. I make it a habit to get to know all of the guards and soldiers who come to the inn to unwind. From the look on her face, she hasn't unwound since the king was a cub tied to the Forge Mother's apron.
You must know something about her.
What? You looking to court her or something? If you're so enthralled by Captain What's-Her-Name, I heard her tell a soldier she'd be by the ramparts near the stables. But she's a cold fish, mark my words. You'd do better fishing in a different pond.
Do you have the inn key with you? I could use it to sneak into the inn.
That was the first thing they confiscated. It was Sergeant Vulmon. I know him. He's one of our regulars. Usually friendly, leaves an extra gold piece now and again. He's stationed near the King's Corner Club, but he won't give up that key.
Steal it from
That's
him.
between you and him. I'll have no part in that. I'm no criminal despite how all this looks.
Any other ideas on how I can get past the soldiers?
Well, there might be a way. There was a merchant here earlier. Smelled like fermented echater cheese that was left out in the sun. But he was awfully friendly with the soldiers. Maybe a little too friendly, if you catch my meaning.
You know where I can find this stinky merchant?
To be honest, I was kind of busy trying to not get arrested at the time. Wait a moment. Yes, I know! He said something about the bathhouse before he left. Anyway, I hope that's where he went. He'll need to soak for hours to get rid of that smell.
Okay. Apologies for that. So, investigate the guard meeting area, steal the key from the sergeant, find the merchant. Steal the key, investigate the guard meeting area. Right.
If you throw up on me, I'm going to knock you off.
I think I know who our stinky merchant is. Probably have done something worse to him the first time.
Ah, there you are. I was beginning to wonder if you'd... I was hoping you'd come by. Made sure to wear my favorite fragrance so that the innkeeper's daughter would notice me. She's a feisty one. She should come and soak with me sometime. Do her a world of good, it would.
Bolzer said you were awfully friendly with the soldiers.
I'm awfully friendly with everybody. Anything else is bad business. Now, since you did a good turn for me and didn't report me to the authorities, I thought I'd do a good turn for you.
Oh, sure, what you getting at?
A person in my line of business, well, we hear things. Secret things. Dangerous things. Things concerning clan chiefs and fanatics with a little too much holiness in their hair. You need to get into the inn. I can get you into the inn. Tit for tat, as the Britons say. Now, I don't know exactly what's going on, and I don't want to know. But I don't like those new soldiers. Something not right about them.
Yeah, indeed. How can you get me into the inn?
By giving you this key, my friend. You'd be surprised at how much you can accomplish by slipping some gold into a purse. Even a soldier's purse. So go help your friends. With this, I consider my debt to you paid in full.
Okay. I am not averse to that. Aha, there it is. Wow. Okay, not really the way to go there. There's to meet my allies, but where in here are they? Okay. There we go.
You're a little late. They just left me here to die.
What happened here? Where are the others?
I was running messages for the cute wood elf and the grumpy orc. When I returned, the soldiers rushed in, stabbed me.
Where are Evely and Chief Bazra?
They never saw it coming. The soldiers grabbed the orc chief and the elf, took them away by the order of the king. I guess I was just in the way.
Hang on. Gonna have to get very angry with someone here, aren't I? Alright, King. Where are my thrones being kept? This is going to get interesting. I'm going to miss this music when I'm no longer here. Okay, it's not up there then. Well, the dungeons would seem to be appropriate. No, not today.
Ah, my favorite problem handler has returned. Have you come to see what you accomplished? Thanks to you, the clan chiefs have gathered to hear what I have to say. This is going to be a moot that all of Wrothgar won't soon forget.
I need to talk to you about something important.
That sounds serious. But this is a time for celebration. The next age of the Orsimer people begins today.
Why did you send soldiers to the inn?
You dare to question my actions? To imply that I don't have the best interests of my people in mind? If you must know, we received word of the location of the traitors. I sent my soldiers to capture them for interrogation.
Did you know that your soldiers were infiltrated by the Vosh Rakh?
What? How dare you spread such false accusations? Has Vosh filled your head with more of his Malakath lies? I won't hear such things. Not on the verge of my greatest victory.
Where are Chief Vosh Rakh and Evely?
More questions? You're beginning to try my patience. But let's not talk about such matters in front of the clan chiefs. Meet me down in the dining hall and we can continue this discussion in private.
Be cracking heads. I hear the footsteps of an outsider. Come. Ah, outsider. You never cease to surprise me. I suppose your recent adventures were somewhat trying. Of course, sticking your tusks where they don't belong usually leads to trouble, doesn't it?
What are you talking about?
So proud, so sure, so certain that you do the right thing. But you defy the will of Trinimac and try to stop the inevitable by warning my son. In short, you have begun to annoy me.
But I need to warn Korag about the Vosh Rakh.
The Vosh Rakh do exactly what they've been ordered to do. They will eliminate every obstacle that threatens my son.
Thought so.
It's time to remove the clan chiefs so that Orsimer unification can begin. This is about survival. Surely you can understand that.
You're behind this when Korag hears about this.
No. We're done here. You think you know so much, but you're just grasping at straws. The plan proceeds and you can't stop it. The Orsimer will rally as one under the banner of King Kurog. I have foreseen it. Let it be known, the outsider who stands before us has betrayed our great city. For your actions, I condemn you and your allies to death. A sentence you shall execute by your own hand. May Trinimac guide your blade.
Ow.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. What I do for the good of the Orsimer people.
Awake? Good. It's about time. I would have been disappointed if you died after I dragged you down here. You learn a lot about healing when you're King Kurog's shield wife. Looks like my skills apply to outsiders as well. But we've wasted enough time. You need to get moving.
What happened?
I admit I never trusted you. But you've helped our people. You deserve better than to fall to the Forge Mother. I dragged you back here before the Vosh Rakh arrived, healed you as best I could. Now get out of here before the soldiers find you.
Can't just sleep, not while there are still things that need to be done.
My beloved does what he must to unite our people. You know this is true. You've seen it. The clan chiefs refuse to listen. If Kurog fails, the Orsimer will never be anything more than the abused and scorned wretches the other races imagine us to be.
There must be another way.
The chiefs have already headed to the moot, and Vosh Rakh guard the keep. If you want to survive, you have to leave now. I don't want to fight you, but if you decide to go after the king, well, I am sworn to protect my beloved.
I'm not leaving without Chief Bazrak and Everly.
I expected you'd say that. Take this. It will open the cells in the dungeon below the keep. Just take your friends far from this place, and let my beloved finish his mission to elevate our people.
Before I go, I want to ask you something.
My beloved believes that this is the only way to accomplish his dream. As his shield wife, I will support him, just as I always have.
Why do Alga and Korok hate Bazrak so much?
My beloved doesn't hate Bazrag. They were friends once, almost brothers. If anything, he's disappointed in the chief. But Bazrag challenges the king. He needs to be removed from the field of battle before he has a chance to disrupt the plan.
That's why you blamed Bazrak for the attack on the temple.
It worked, didn't it? The chiefs have gathered for the moot, and everything proceeds as planned. As long as you take Bazrag with you when you leave, there won't be any reason for more bloodshed. He served his purpose, just like you.
Was this Korok's plan all along?
No. He hoped that the chiefs would come to believe in his vision, to see the future he imagined just as he did. He never wanted it to come to this. But a king must always do the right thing for his people.
Won't killing the chiefs turn the clans against Korok?
Why would they do that? They'll see a king who fought the fanatical Vosh Rakh, who tried desperately to save the chiefs against overwhelming odds. When the dust clears, they will love him and stand united beneath his banner for all the world to see.
And why are you going along with all this?
Kurog is my beloved, and I swore an oath to support and protect him. Besides, I believe in the king's dream. I believe in a united Orsimer nation. It's the best way for us to take our place as equals among the other races.
Even if it means killing innocents?
Oh, the clan chiefs are far from innocent, and their deaths will serve a higher purpose. They represent a worthy sacrifice. Now, take your friends and go. This isn't your concern any longer. Let my beloved finish what he began. Please.
Oh dear. You gonna walk away? You are. I could wipe them out, but it seems appropriate that I should be sneaking at this point. Well, I'm not getting through there without killing anyone. Okay, well, by rights, everyone should be trying to kill me now, but
We have to stop meeting like this. Maybe next time I could rescue you. What do you say? What in Malakath's name is Kurag up to, I wonder? This is brash, even for him.
Kurag is working with the Vosh Rakh.
You better not be pulling my tusk, outsider. I've known Kurag for a long time. We may disagree on certain issues, but he's always had the best interests of our people in mind. This makes no sense.
He's using the moot as a trap. He's going to eliminate the chiefs who oppose him.
Then there isn't any time to waste. Give me the key and head for the throne room. There's a passage in there that will lead you directly to the moot. I'll get Everlee to safety and try to gather some additional help.
Additional help?
There are still some people here in the city that I can count on. Now do whatever you have to and get to the moot. If we run into any problems, find me outside the keep and we'll figure something out.
I'll make sure Chief Basra gets out of here safely. Don't worry, you can count on me. But I can't believe what you said about the king. That's some rotten acorns, that's for sure.
Yeah, I suspect his mother's got more to do with it. He was able to take control of me temporarily.
I wish you had listened to me, but I expected you'd come here.
My beloved says the moot is off limits. I'm sorry it's come to this, but you leave us no choice.
Well, ladies, that's a great shame. That's you. Okay. Let's see. You first. To all the paths to the moot, we are about to begin. I don't want any interruptions. Once I lock the gate from the throne room, I need you, my beloved and devoted shield wives, to stand guard and deal with anyone who dares to challenge me. Especially on guard for the outsider who has betrayed us. Take care of the outsider, then join the soldiers I already sent to deal with High Priestess Solgra and seal the only remaining path to the moot. Once she's exposed to the Vosh Rakh leader, time will be of the essence. Tuli or Samir will unite under a single banner, the banner of King Gorwag and the Osimir nation. Then we won't just be the equal of the other nation, we will be their betters. Remember this day, my beloveds, we're about to make history. No. No, no, no. No. Nope. I'll stand up, Solgar.
Light it!
That's a little unfair. Okay, you want to play bows, do you? Try mine. These could do with a charge.
Feeling I'd find you here. Kurog sealed the route to the moot, didn't he? Damn it. Most of my contacts have gone deep into hiding, and we're no closer to saving the chiefs than we were when I scraped you up off the floor of the keep.
Found this note in the throne room.
Let me see that. You can get to the moot through the temple. I had no idea that path even existed. But they sent soldiers after Solgra, that's bad. We need a new plan, and we need it now.
Any ideas?
You go ahead to the temple and check on the High Priestess. Everly and I have one more place where we can look for some help. If we're successful, it might make the path to the moot slightly less complicated.
Just be careful, the soldiers and guards are still looking for both of you.
I'm well aware of that. I'm counting on the start of the moot to keep them distracted. But we won't take any unnecessary chances. We need Solgra alive to tell her side of the story. Then we can get to the moot and save the chiefs.
I'll try and make this quick then.
You've done more for me and my people than I could have ever expected. I appreciate that. It shows you have honor. Now get to the temple and make sure the High Priestess is all right. The temple. Besieged by weapon-wielding fanatics twice in the same season. It's insane. Kurog has set this avalanche in motion. Now it's up to us to try to stop it.
I'll do what I
I
can.
know you will. I've seen you in action. I have a feeling that the fate of Wrothgar depends on what we do next. Our actions, whether we succeed or fail, will determine the future of Orsinium and the Orc people.
Do you really think everything comes down to
How
this?
could it not? The temple, the moot. Those are the fires that will test our metal. We'll either come out stronger or be consumed in the flames. Now go help Solgra.
I'll go to the temple and help the High Priestess. Alright, let's get this done, shall we?
Brothers and sisters, we're in no condition to chase after anyone. King's soldiers want to talk to Solgra. It must be for a good reason. We need to stay out of their way. This isn't a good time to visit the temple. We have a bit of a situation. I humbly suggest that you come back later.
Where's High Priestess?
If this is about that incident with the fanatics, you should take it up with the king. In these difficult times, misunderstandings can quickly spiral out of control and lead to situations we'd all rather avoid.
Tell me where I can find the High Priestess.
But, no, very well. When the king's soldiers banged on the door, she ran up the stairs and outside. The soldiers knocked us aside and chased after her. I don't know what Solgra did, but she's clearly made someone very angry.
High Priestess didn't say anything?
Not a word. She appeared to be as surprised as we were when the soldiers barged in. Normally, Solgra is so proper. If the soldiers hadn't had their weapons drawn, I'm sure she would have gone with him quietly.
In his political game. What in Trinimak's name is going on? Why did Kurog send soldiers after me? They acted like I'd done something horrible. I didn't want to show it, but I was frightened for my life. I'm just glad you arrived when you did.
Those weren't just soldiers, they were Vosh Rakh. Did they hurt
Vosh
you?
Rakh? I don't understand. But no, they didn't hurt me. Not for lack of trying, though. So tell me, what kind of trouble are we in now?
They're going to blame you, claim you're behind the Vosh Rakh.
What a ridiculous notion. Trinimak promotes unity and civilization. Not anarchy and violence like those Vosh Rakh fanatics claim. Dare I ask? Tell me, who do we have to thank for this terrible situation?
Korag and Alga. They plan to kill the chiefs and blame me for organising the Vosh Rakh.
We can't allow that to happen. But why have you come to help me? The clan chiefs are more important. You should be at the moot, doing whatever you can to foil the king's dastardly plan.
Paths to the moot have been sealed, all except the path through the temple.
There's a path to the moot through the temple. Perhaps via the old tunnels. Yes, that must be the way. Here, take this key. It opens the library. If there really are old tunnels under the temple, the way to access them is probably in there.
Go find a place to hide until this is all over.
There she is! My arrow will
Behind
find
you!
its mark!
On the ledges! More soldiers! Quick, let's get...
Defend the temple!
No!
She's down! Make sure none of her allies survive!
Get the assassin! I'll take Solgra back to the temple. Go!
Stop them! Don't let the traitors get past you!
Split up!
Hi.
I surrender! I surrender! You killed some of our best soldiers. I know when I'm outmatched.
You're nothing but a cowardly assassin.
I have my orders. Don't you know that High Priestess Solgra is a criminal, an enemy of the Orsimer? She's the leader of the Vosh Rakh. You should thank me for what I've done.
You know very well that Solga isn't connected to the
How
Vosh
would
Rakh.
I know such a thing? I'm just a simple soldier. I'm not a cultist in disguise. And even if I were, you can't prove a thing. Do with me as you will, outsider. I serve a higher cause.
Go and tell Olga and Korag that I'm coming for
You're
them.
going to let me live? The Forge Mother was right. You are a coward. There's no iron in your spine. You can't win, outsider. Trinimac is on our side after all. You'll regret letting me live, but I'll enjoy watching the king tear you apart.
Not before I tear the king apart. I rather lost patience with him.
Soldiers. Trying to stop them would have only put us all in danger.
You could have done something. You're cowards. All of you.
Everly, enough. Solgra's gone. More priests getting killed wouldn't have changed that.
I should have been here. To save her.
Her death was quick, if that makes you feel any better. What in Malakath's name happened out there?
Korag sent soldiers, put out the word that she was the leader of the Vosh Rakh. Couldn't save her.
Solgra didn't deserve this fate. As much as I disagreed with her, she was a good person. A caring person. Korag has gone too far this time. He has to be stopped.
We talked about the tunnels before she died.
Did Solgra know about the tunnels beneath the temple? Was she able to tell you how we can reach the moot before more people die?
Solgra gave me a key to the library. She thought the tunnels would be accessible through
This
there.
isn't going to be like swimming in mud with the Argonians. We're talking about defying the king. At best we'll be branded as Kingslayers. At worst we'll be dead. This isn't your fight. Not really. Are you still ready to go through with this?
Korag betrayed us all. I'm ready to end this.
Then we take the fight to Kurag and Alga. If they refuse to give up their mad plans, then we fight on until one side or the other has been defeated. Kurag's reign ends today. So swears Basrog of Clan Farum. So swears Basrog of the Orsama. May Trinimac take you to your final reward, High Priestess.
Chief Basrog, I thought you were a firm believer in Malakath.
There is no place for a gentle soul in the Ashen Forge, priest. So why not let Trinimac have her?
Goodbye, my friend. I'm going to miss you.
I will read from the Book of
I guess I've got one more battle in me. For Solgra, right? Damn, I hate how this turned out.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's appropriate. Now, with regards to hats. We'll go with that. And enough of this.
We'll never find anything in here. Look around and see if you can find something that looks like a hidden passage.
I'll check over here.
Right, I think actually I am going to bring this to an end just here. And we can carry on and deal treacherous Korag and Alga next time. So thank you all very much for watching. I am back Saturday 3 or 4 p.m, probably 4 p.m. With Elite Dangerous. We'll be carrying on with mining, and on Sunday 2 or 3 p.m. I will be going live and we'll finish off this story in Elder Scrolls Online. I will let people know on Twitter, where you can find me at SilmarUK, exactly what's happening on Sunday. But thank you all very much for now.